Hey everyone, so today is Sunday the 29th of October 2017. This is my food diet for today and Vlogtober day 29. I can't believe it's nearly over. So I hope you all enjoyed the extra hour that we got. I used mine by sleeping. So I did actually get up reasonably early today, but I'm only just starting to eat at like gone 3 o'clock, so I've not actually been particularly hungry. So it's 3:37 at the moment, so it is quite late to be eating, but I've not really been hungry. So I've just been pottering around. I've cleaned the kitchen. What else have I done? That's really it, to be honest. I had a food shop which I put away. I was just prepping a meal to put in my slow cooker, which I haven't done yet, but I will do in a minute when I've had my food. So this is what I've got for kind of brunch. Should we say it's like brunch? I don't know. Lunch. We'll say it's lunch, late lunch. So I've got one of the Weight Watchers wraps. This is Healthy Extra B, and I'm going to have that. It's a white wrap, so I don't know if they're all Healthy Extra B's. This is the one that I've got. I'm assuming it is, just ignore the walls. Yeah, so I'm having that as my Healthy Extra B. I've then got some tomato ketchup, which I'm going to send it for half a thing, about a tablespoon's worth, just kind of dashed everywhere. I've got 3 rashers of the medallion bacons, which are free in protein, and then I have 2 poached eggs, which are also free in protein, with a bit of salt and pepper on top. So I'm just going to kind of fold that over and eat it that way. It won't be runny egg because I did it for longer in the microwave. I don't fancy runny egg everywhere. So yeah, I'm going to have that. And I've got some coffee as well, which I'm going to have in a minute or finish off. It's got some of my Healthy Extra A choice in it, which is 200 millilitres of goat's milk, so it's part of that. Yeah, and I shall see you in a little while. Hey everyone, so this is going to be my dinner. So I have 3 sausages here. These are the Sainsbury's Be Good to Yourself ones. They're the Cumberland ones, I think they are, and they're 1 sin each, so that is 3 sins. Then I'm having 2 Yorkshire puddings, which are I think 2.5 sins each, so 5 sins. And then I've got some gravy, which I'm counting as 1 sin. And then I have some broccoli, carrot and cauliflower, which is all speed. Yeah, so this is about 9 sins worth. That can't be right. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, so I'll catch you in a bit. Hey everyone, so I thought I would come on and have a little chat with you all, because I haven't really been on the camera at all. Yeah, mainly because I've got like the worst spot over here. I just look dreadful. Other than that, I look okay. I think my skin actually looks pretty good, just apart from that little spot there. So yeah. So I've been hiding away from the camera. I was meant to do my tag that lovely Gemma and Katie Jane tagged me in, but I've not done that yet, but it will get done, but probably not today. I have made a couple of cards, which I can't show you because the people who I've made them for might watch the video, so I can't show them to you. But yeah, sorry about that. I was hoping to show you, but I can't. So maybe later on, like afterwards, when the event has gone, you know, and they've received their cards, and I could possibly put up a little picture at some point. So the screen is like really awful. I don't know if it's from the TV, because I can see the TV's flashing different things. So yeah, I thought I would just show you what I am having. So I've got some of the almond chocolate, and I've topped it up with some goat's milk, so I have that for my second Healthy Extra A. Did you want something? Okay. Yeah, so this is my partner coming in.
It's not my own, it's okay.
Okay. So yeah, I've got that for my second Healthy Extra A. And then for my snacks, I have got a Alpenlight. This is a Jaffa cake flavoured one, which you can use as your Healthy Extra B. These are my Healthy Extra B's, by the way, and a Hi-Fi light bar. and it's the carrot cake one that I have got there. So these two are my healthy extra. Why am I not focusing? There we go. They're my healthy extra bees. So I've got 2 of those. And for 4 scenes I'm going to have a little fun size Mars. Yeah, so I'm going to have that as well. So yeah, I thought I would just... Oh, I'll tell you what I'm ending the day on, because I always forget to do this. Well, half the time anyway. So I've had 9.5 scenes already. So I'm ending the day on 14.5. My maths is that bad. I'll have to get a calculator. No, really, my maths is really, really atrocious. I've got an itchy nose as well. So my dad has just texted me about a phone. Okay, so 13.5. I was out. Yeah, so I'm ending the day on 13.5 scenes, so we'll get that sorted. So I was gonna go through some questions. There aren't a huge amount of questions, but I thought I would just go through them, because I have been promising, like, for the past couple of days, well, the week actually, that I was going to do questions and answers, and I've not got around to it. And it's just a little bit more awkward because at the moment I'm using my iPod Touch, which I don't know if you've actually seen one of these, but they're exactly the same as a phone, but the only difference is that they don't have the phone facility on them, so they're really handy. They're like having a mini tablet, so I'm finding it quite handy when I'm at work, so I can still respond to comments, but I have to tether from someone's internet, which is a slight issue there, but never mind. So Sunday the 22nd of October, I had some questions on that vlog, so let me go and have a quick look at what we have got. So I think Kirsty has asked me a question. Let me just find it. Yeah, so you know who Kirsty is, the one who did the Onplanoctober. I'm not going to be able to say it because it's a tongue twister. Karum 80 Able. I find it so hard to say. Anyway, she says, I noticed that you hardly ever have chicken. Why? Great video, Claudia. I do have chicken, but I don't seem to have it very much, and I think it's because I hate cutting chicken. I dislike it immensely. It's just all slimy and disgusting. I just really hate cutting it. So when I do have chicken, I don't know if you've noticed, but the majority of the time it isn't necessarily cut. It's usually like marinated in something, or it's like already cooked. But yeah, I do have chicken, it's just not very often. So, but I do love chicken. I absolutely love chicken, but I just hate cutting it. It's horrible. My partner, he normally does the chopping of that for me, because I just like, when I do try and chop it, I usually end up shredding it to bits as well. I think because we've got rubbish knives, I think that's probably why. Yeah, so I do love chicken, so I do have it sometimes. I will have it more. Thank you for that question, Kirsty. The next question is on the same vlog. It's from the lovely Debbie. She says, I'd love to hear more about your mum, if you'd like to talk about her, like your favourite memory, etc. She says, if it will upset you, then don't worry. So I don't know really how long any of you have been following me, but just to give you like a very kind of quick sort of explanation about my mum. So my mum actually passed away in February 2011. She was unfortunately lost her fight with cancer. She had lung cancer, which was down to something called sarcoma. I don't know if any of you have heard of it, but it's not from like smoking or anything like that. She had a cancerous tumour in her leg, which is quite unusual. A lot of people probably have never heard of that before, but it then it was sort of there for a good 2 years basically, and it just grew and grew, and she underwent physio and stuff like that, but no one sort of realised what it was. So she had it removed, and then they found out it had gone to her lungs, so there wasn't anything they could do. They did say that they might have been able to have done something if, you know, more tumours hadn't grown, but unfortunately within that 6 months of her being found tumours there, and the 6 months after, they kind of, I think there was like 2 extra ones, and then they couldn't operate. So the only way that they could sort of keep it under control was to have chemotherapy. So she had lots of chemo, and the majority of the time it was a lot of, probably must have been awful for her. I don't know what it would have been like, but I can only see what she went through, and it probably was not the most pleasant thing. But yeah, so just so you know, that is why Debbie said what she said, just in case, because I know there's a lot of new people that have joined my channel and new subscribers, so you might not know kind of what happened. So yeah, I'm actually going to change my battery quickly because it is flashing away like anything. Yes, I've just changed my battery. I could just see it flashing away, and it was irritating me because it was going to die. Yeah, so my mum, she was like amazing. She was like my best friend, like literally. We were kind of almost inseparable, really. Probably most mums don't have that relationship with their daughter like that, I don't know, but a lot of people said that our kind of relationship was quite amazing. We used to talk like 3 times a day, literally. We used to text as well, and if we spent the whole day together like shopping or something, we then used to call each other at the end of the day. It was almost like that. So yeah, we got on like really well. So obviously when she passed away, it was very upsetting, but then I kind of also felt kind of relief because she didn't have to go through what she was going through. You know, she was on permanent medication to try and stop with the pain, so and it was constantly, the pain relief was always going up, the strength of it as well. So in that respect, I kind of, it kind of sounds a bit mean or horrible in a way, but if I had a choice of her having her hair but being ill, I would not pick that, you know, because it was just so kind of awful. So yeah, I mean, if she was, you know, well, it would probably be a lot worse, I think, to kind of let her go. I think it would have been a lot worse. So yeah. Favourite, there's one memory that I think of that makes me laugh every time. I remember my mum deciding that she wanted to paint the bathroom because she hated the tiles and they were like this blue speckly colour, and they had like flowers on. So she bought this paint, and I think I said to her, I'm not really sure about this, but she was insistent it was going to work. So she painted the whole bathroom with it, and then she said, I'm going to do a second coat. So I said, okay, go on then. So she went off and did this second coat, and she painted the whole thing second coat with it. But as she was painting it, the first coat was peeling off. And she then turned around and said to me and my dad, she said, oh, I think we're going to have to wash it all off. So she spent the whole day painting it. So then we spent the rest of the day, and I don't know if it was the following day or if it was just that day, then wiping it all off. But at the time it wasn't very funny, but when I think back on it, I thought how hilarious it was. But it was just, you know, I don't know what she was thinking. I think she was thinking that it would be great. It was like, I think it might have been like an eggshell type paint, I really don't know, but it didn't stick. And I said to her, well, why didn't you stop when you could see it was peeling off? And she said, well, I thought it would be okay. But my mum was like that. She was like really optimistic, and she'd be like, well, no, it'll be fine, it'll be fine. But yeah, there's lots and lots of memories, but I must say that when someone's been ill, some of the memories seem to like almost disappear, because you feel like you sort of only remember a lot of the stuff when she was ill. That's kind of what I seem to find. But that's one in particular, one that I particularly I particularly remember. I don't know if my dad remembers that. If you, I don't know if he's going to watch this, but if he does, comment down below if you remember that, with the bathroom and her painting it. Yeah, so thank you, Debbie, for asking. So if anyone wants to know anything else, just ask away about that. I'm not, you know, I won't get upset or anything. It's sort of something I've got used to, and obviously it's been a number of years now, but even when she was going through what she's going through, I used to talk about it a lot to my colleagues at work, because I felt it kind of helped quite a bit. So I don't even know how I managed to do that, but I used to like talk to them and everything about it. So yeah, so thank you, Debbie. And I think Debbie has asked another question as well. Yeah, Monday 23rd of October, it's in that vlog. So let me quickly have a look and find it. So Debbie asks, on keto, does your partner have an equivalent of sins or an allowance for small treats? I know it's based on healthy fats and low carb, etc., but I do love my sin treats. They can be a minefield though when you're in a picking mood. So he doesn't really have kind of like an allowance or anything. He's sort of the sort of person that if he's going to do it, he's going to go all out and do it. Which is kind of what he's done really with keto. He does have things like, he hasn't had it in a while, but he'll have things like fat bombs, which are just like chocolate and nuts and peanut butter kind of all mixed together, and then he puts it in the fridge and he has that. So, you know, if he is going to have like snacks and stuff, it will be quite high simmed ones for us anyway, but he doesn't have an allowance. So if he wants to eat peanuts, he's going to sit there and eat a load of peanuts, even though peanuts are not the best thing on keto. But yeah, he'll eat almonds as well. He kind of roasts almonds. And what else does he have? He has almond butter. He just like eats almond butter out of the tub. But no allowance. He just has it when he wants it. As for like having like cheat meals or treat, you know, like carb meals, he doesn't do that very often. I think kind of like he's only done 2 when his dad has been over, and one was the kebab. He had the bread with the kebab, and then he had curry last weekend with us, and he had the rice as well. But usually if it was just us and we were having takeaway, we would still be, both of us would still be doing the plan that we're on usually. But because his dad was over, I think he thought he would have a carb day. Well, it wasn't really a carb day, it was just a carb meal. So yeah, let me see. So I mean, he would probably never sit here and have what I'm gonna have now. He would never consider, like, he won't have an Alpenbar. I mean, if you saw me, I don't know if you've seen me, I'm going to have that, but he won't be too impressed. He certainly won't have a hi-fi bar, and probably not a Mars bar. But he does eat the 85% dark chocolate. He prefers the 90%, but if he can't get 90, he'll have 85% dark chocolate. So he does have stuff. It's just, it's always the healthier option. But no, he just has it as and when he wants it, literally. Yeah, I hope that answers your question, Debbie. If it doesn't, just say below. But yeah, thank you for all your lovely questions. If you have more questions, just put it down below in the comments. I don't know how many more. Obviously, I've got another, is it 2 days we've got left on Onplanoctober and Vlogtober, so I may do, if there's not too many questions, I could do them like some tomorrow, which will be Monday, and I can do some on Tuesday for the vlog to go up on Wednesday. So not too many though, just, but you can feel free to ask. Yeah, so phone wise, none the wiser, so I'm not really sure what I'm doing there. I'm probably just gonna wait if I can, I don't know. We shall see. Anyway, I'll keep you updated. I'm going to have my hot chocolate or my almond milk. and my snacks and upload this video, and I'll see you all tomorrow bright and early for another on plan week. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I hope you had a fabulous weekend. Let me know what you all did at the weekend as well. And comments wise, obviously if I don't get round to answering comments as quickly as I usually do, you know why, because I don't have a phone at the moment, but I will get back to you. Just it might take a day or two, but I'll try my absolute best. Yeah, so I'll see you all later. Bye everyone.